Okay, guys, what happens when you send an axe into a forest? The axe quickly tries to make short work of the trees is what happens. Okay, so that's precisely the imagery conveyed by the Geng Yin, or the metal tiger, an intense image of metal meeting wood, a profile in courage. Not only does this pillar dare to be different, it relishes being in combat mode. And who better to personify the combat mode style of the Geng Yin than Microsoft's former CEO, Steve Ballmer. During his tenure as CEO, he tripled the sales of Microsoft core products. I think today, both you and I, we're all using Microsoft stuff in one way or another, right? But this success came at a cost, at the cost of Microsoft losing out on new trends. Was he a good CEO? Was he a bad one? That really depends on your perspective. But enough of that. Welcome back as we continue our series exploring the 60 pillars. Thank you for watching. My name is Pauline Cheng. I'm a life coach and I use Chinese metaphysics to empower, not to disempower. Okay, let's move on to an overview of the Geng Yin. When it comes to getting things done, the Geng Yin is bound to count as one of the front runners of the 60 Jiazi pillars. Now, from my intro earlier, had I just planted an image of an X in your head? If I had, then good, let's run with this. Okay, much like the example, the Geng Yin is all about being an efficient executioner. You will have a tendency to lower your head, okay, set things into motion, and get things done by bulldozing past obstacles, objections, naysayers. They scatter in front of you like Skittles. Right? So that's right, this noisy chatterbox of a pillar loves nothing more than a challenge. To borrow a phrase from Adidas, in the Geng Yin's world, impossible ain't nothing. Okay, so let's cut straight into what the Geng Yin has and get a better understanding of what makes this pillar tick. Okay, so now, in this case, the execution skills of the Geng metal sits on a Jia wood wealth star. See the circle here? Okay. As the indirect wealth is a forward-looking profile, while the Jia itself governs growth and development, this combination allows the Geng Yin to see future opportunities that can be shaped where others only see present-day obstacles. In other words, let me just rephrase. Okay? In other words, while others are busy looking at obstacles, you see this obstacle like a sculpture. You see potential. Okay? So because of that, the Geng Yin always demonstrates a willingness to take chances. Okay, so having identified the opportunities, the Geng Yin will then start to take action by using your Ping Fire Officer star right here. Here, the Ping Fire's natural optimism and stick-to-itiveness is what helps the Geng Yin continue fighting the battle even after everyone else had called it quits. And as a side note, yes, stick-to-itiveness really is a word. I checked. So how's that for being combative? I'm channeling my inner Geng Yin. Okay, move on. Okay, so the experiences gathered throughout this journey of life is incorporated broadly into your Wu Earth resource star. This star further produces the Geng metal and helps you stand your ground and lends faith to your decision. This is your ability to learn from experience. Don't discount it. There are plenty of people who actually don't have the ability to learn from their mistakes. They make the same mistake over and over and over again. But the Geng Yin is not one of them. Bolstered by this resource star, the Geng Yin Day Master is firstly able to learn from experiences, and secondly is typically very inquisitive. So, and of course, let's not forget the Geng Metal Day Master itself, which is often irrepressible, forceful, and dynamic. When combined, these traits are the very elements of the courage represented by the Geng Yin pillar. For the Geng Yin, easy just don't cut it. The Geng Yin is one day master who will never shy away from hard work, believing that hardship builds character. So, the only drawback to this attitude, okay, don't get stuck in the wrong fights. Because of the Geng Metal's ability to take pain, It's akin to someone who opts to hack their way through a forest, ignoring the smooth highway beside them. So let's bring back the example of Steve Ballmer. Okay? He was so adamant on only playing on the SaaS field. The company's investors did not like how he refused to be a part of the new devices trend. I'm sure you would agree, Microsoft Surface really was very late to the tablet party. And I think as a result of that, that was how he left Microsoft, if I'm not mistaken. So while others easily see the talent and intelligence of the Geng Yin Day Master, they will frequently miss the sensitivity that exists below the surface. Geng metals tend to show a rough and tough exterior. It's typical. But isn't it true that the hardest characters are the ones who are the most emotionally vulnerable? So in the case of the Geng Yin Day Master, this sensitivity stems from a hypercritical nature that is critical of others and yourself. Reining in this aspect of the Geng Yin personality can truly help you become even more efficient and even more powerful. So let's talk a little about how you present. Now, like all pillars where metal meets wood, the Geng Yin will tend to be quite the chatterbox. You're noisy and fun, witty and vivacious. Okay? The Geng Yin has no problems getting attention. Absolutely not. In fact, again, back to the example of Steve Ballmer, I read that he was well known for being a bit of a shouter. He likes to shout, make a lot of noise as his way to motivate his staff and partners. But it is when you display your courage through your actions that is when you start to really inspire and motivate people to follow you. Okay, so let's talk about Geng Yin, but better. So it should be obvious by now that this courage held within the Geng Yin can be a double-edged sword, all puns intended. Holding so much courage within you is awesome. You just need to remember to, put your head up once in a while to get the lay of the land, simply so you don't keep hacking away unnecessarily, because there is a tendency here where you can't see the forest for the trees. Also, the Geng metal is designed to serve, so put yourself in the position to serve. This Geng Yin Day Master literally represents metal of the finest quality. You are supported by your resource. You have wealth to chop. You are forged by fire. The rust has literally been removed, leaving the keenest and finest edge possible. The more people you can serve, the more successful you will be. So, okay, that's it for the Geng Yin. As always, a final caveat. Without the ability to see the full chart, I must stress that the suggestions in this video are broad recommendations based on a single pillar only. If you want to know if you are a Geng Yin Day Master, I've got the free plotter link in the description. And if you've enjoyed this video, guys, please be like the Geng Yin and smash that like button. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.